Thank you, Tom. That was absolutely perfect. That was wonderful. That was exactly how I wrote it. Thank you. Grateful to be here, folks. And I really want to thank Tom for having me come in today. Are you all ready to get going? Excellent. All right. Before we get started, can everyone just stand up for a second here and take a look at the person that's standing to your left, and then look to the person who's standing on your right. Now turn and look at the more attractive looking of the two. Now, I noticed some of you were looking at me, and as flattered as I am, that's not really what we're here for. And if you were looking at Tom too, so I mean, that's probably stroking his ego a little bit back, but all good, guys, all good. It is pretty important that we try to have some fun while we're going through these sessions. We at Southwestern Consulting are about having a lot of levity in our work. It's important. We believe that laughter and helping others laugh is important. So I want to invite you guys to laugh with me, and let's have some fun today. Now, Tom and I have spent a lot of time on this, and we've put together a truly amazing agenda. We as Southwestern Consulting have done thousands of these immediate results workshops all over the country. And we do know what we're talking about. We know our business, and we understand your business. So we are aware of what your challenges are in today's market. And today is going to be just awesome. But I think each one of you would agree with me that you can't get everything you need to know out of 1 hour session. I mean, you can't just take 1 hour and think that's going to change your lives. Am I right? As much as coaching changes people's lives, we cannot do it in an hour. So on average, when we coach people and we work with people, anybody who really works with us for at least a year. And when they do, they have a serious chance and a very realistic chance to increase their sales by 23, 25%, or sometimes even more. And that's why we have a coaching program. So if it's for you, do it. I mean, the results are going to be there for you. It'll give you a chance, or it will give you a chance to truly increase and become more efficient and get better deals, get better sales. It's good for you. I'll give you a chance to sign up at the end, but at the same time, if it's not for you, if it's something you don't think will help you, don't do it. And I mean that. I'll take your no as graciously as your yes. You're not going to hurt my feelings. The only thing that I really want to ask you guys and gals is that you come into this session with an open mind. Is that a fair request? Great. So we're going to talk a little bit more about coaching at the end of today's training. But for now, I really want to give you a real sense of who we are as to our background, our company. So before we dive in, let's do that. So the company I work for is called Southwestern Consulting. At Southwestern Consulting, we have signed up more than 14,000 people, just like you, one-on-one to help grow their sales. We have coached at companies like Verizon. We have coached at companies like DirecTV, AT&T. We have coached at companies like Bridgestone, Ford Motor Company. So that's what we do. I really want you to understand that it's not just about dropping names here, but this is what we do. We help people in one-on-one coaching sessions. We elevate sales. It's really all about elevating sales. Not only do we help you sell more, but our mission is to really elevate the practice and perception of sales across the world. The reason our clients do get the results we're looking for is because we help them create habits. Sales is all about habits, consistency of habit. I see that most of you guys have notebooks, and that's great. I did bring some worksheets for you to take notes on. And what I want you to do as soon as you get this, all right, is tear it in half. Please, go ahead, tear it in half. Excellent. Now, the right half of this worksheet is for your notes. Just feel free to write all over it. The other side is going to be for me. Truly, don't think that your penmanship needs to be up higher or anything like that. I can read it. If I do a great job today, what do you think I'm going to ask you for? Warm leads, sales, referrals. Look, guys, I am no different from any of you. And after every meeting, I will ask for referrals, just like you do, right? So if that's cool and you understand that, are you okay with me asking that for you at the end of the session? Yeah? Okay, that is really awesome. Awesome. So great. Let's go ahead and put that other half to the side, and we'll come back to that later. All right. First, I want to know what kind of results that you guys would like to accomplish. I mean, we are in August here, so we have just a few effective months left in this year. So what results do you want to see? Do you know how close you are to accomplishing your goals for the year? Do you know what it's going to take to get you there? What activities do you need? Do you know how many of each activity? Do you know what your ratio is for that? I mean, we're thinking more calls, how many, all these things, right? So one of the things we talk about with our clients is the more specific, the more terrific. I repeat, the more specific, the more terrific. If you don't know where you are, how do you know what it's going to take to get to where you want to go? So you have to be really specific with your goal. But here's a question that I have for you. Okay, you can be super specific about your goals, right? But do we really have control over the results that we're looking for? Do we have control over our results? Do we? Nope, we don't. We truly do not have direct control over our results, but we can influence them. And there are three things that we have ultimate control over that can have a massive impact on our results. They don't control them, they don't take them, but they have a massive impact. Thank you so much.